What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Punchline Gaming, the only show on the internet where we don't plan our intros. Um, I feel like I should have had something planned. You know, I've been doing this for about a year now. A little bit over a year, in fact, and still, we don't have an intro. We don't have a script. We don't have anything. All we have is the willpower and the ability to play Democracy 3. Released in 2013 by Positech Games, it is a political simulation that puts you at the head of a country, raising taxes, passing laws, and appointing cabinet members like there's no tomorrow. It is a game like no other, except for maybe Civilization, but that comparison's kind of iffy. Where each action will have a clear result on how you look as a leader and on your country. It is currently $25 on Steam and is well worth the money. So, you have 6 different countries to choose from. The UK, which I don't understand, it just doesn't it doesn't make sense to me. Is it one country? Or is it like 5 countries hiding in a trench coat? I don't know. Like, I know that Scotland is a different country, and so is Wales, but they're also like still part of the UK, so I don't understand it. I could probably read this up here, but I don't want to. You have France, which are the French. They have wine and other things probably. They have the Louvre, or commonly known as the Louvre, but it's spelled the Louvre. You have Germany, they have the wall. You have the United States, we have the wall. You have Canada, and they should have a wall. And you have Australia, who lost a war to the emus. It's true, look it up. I feel like it's probably common knowledge at this point. I don't know, that's just what I think. But we are going to be playing as the United States of America, because that's where I live. And you are able to make your own parties. I'm just going to leave the term length and the term limit default, just so that way we can make it as realistic as possible. And I am going to be playing as, what are the Social Democrats? I'm just going to be playing as we'll just go the Democrats and the Republicans. Now, I personally am a liberal. I know. Sorry to disappoint you guys. So I'm going to be playing as them. Also, I feel like we've moved on from Democrat and conservative a lot more. How do you spell conservative? It's right there. There we go. Nope, that's wrong. I feel like in recent years we've gone, nope, it's the Republicans. It wasn't it? I can't spell. Republicans. Yeah, I feel like we've moved on from Democrat and Republican and gone to liberal conservative. I don't know if that's just a recent shift or if, like, me being 10 years old and watching the news is much more dumbed down. I don't know. Interesting. Huh. Okay. So, innate liberalism, 100%. Innate socialism, 100%. Difficulty, 100%. Political apathy, 58%. So, basically, 58% of people will be like, I don't care about politics, which is how it is in real life. Let's jump into this. Congratulations on your election victory. Welcome to your new job, Mr. President. The lives of all 316,668,000 citizens are now in your hands. As you will imagine, there are a number of situations and concerns that you will need to deal with as soon as possible, while keeping an eye out on the long-term improvement of our citizens' quality of life. Plus, do not forget that you face re-election in 4 years, so you will need to monitor the opinion polls and our party leadership. Good luck. So, as you can see, unemployment is good. Health is really not good. Education is good, though, so we can kind of I think if we like just kind of leave education alone and focus on the other things, we can kind of do that. Crime is very high. We need to get that down. Now, to get crime down, we need to get unemployment down. To get unemployment down, we need to get GDP up, or maybe like get GDP up, we get unemployment down, and then to get unemployment down, we need to get poverty down. And then to get poverty down, we need to get education up. To get education up, we need to get health up. So let's just put everything up at the same time. Let's see where we are. Now, the liberals don't like us, even though we are liberal. The trade unionists don't like us. The environmentalists don't like us. Seems like the only people that like us are old people and patriots. And state employees, weirdly enough. So, you have 25 political capital, and you spend capital. You can read the thing. I'll read it for you in case you can't read. You spend political capital whenever you adjust a policy or implement a new one. Your points are generated by loyal members of your cabinet. So if you go over here, you get to see your cabinet members. So we have Bobby Gray for foreign policy, Jerry Long for welfare. He looks a little bit like Bill Clinton. Marie Brown for our ministry for our economy, even though she's for, okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. I don't think she wants to be, no, she is, okay. Ministry for Industry. We have Earl James as our Chancellor. We have Ann Diaz as our Public Service Minister. We have Helen Jones as our Law and Order Minister. And we have Andrew Gonzalez for our Transport Minister. So you can see these fists at the bottom and then like plus arrows next to them. And this tells us how much political capital they will give you per turn. So, transport and economy. So Marie Brown and Andrew Gonzalez, they won't give me much political capital. But if I do things that make them happier, like appeal to retired people and motorists, and retired people and trade unionists, they will start to give me more political capital. But also, you can see that they don't have much experience, whereas everybody else kind of has a decent amount of experience. These two have the least amount, even though this woman looks like she's in her 50s. This guy looks... he kind of looks evil. Just a little bit. So, I could reshuffle the cabinet, which I'm not going to do quite yet because it makes everybody do it. Like, everybody give you less. Or I could fire these guys, which I'm also not going to do because these guys will start to give me less political capital. So, we are currently losing $1,000 billion? That doesn't make sense. That's not how numbers work. How much money am I losing? Oh, that's a lot of money. We don't need that much. We don't need that much money for military. So if I just, I'm just gonna. So basically, what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to piss everybody off who does not hold my same political views by, I'm just gonna kind of shape the country how I would do it if the presidency was a game, which some presidents seem to think it is. So I'm just going to essentially just like make this country the way that I think it should be run. So we'll have a light military. So just defensive, not offensive. We don't need to be offensive. Yes. So now I have six political capital left. And I think we'll also... well, that'll help a bit, because that'll put us in less debt. But I think if we do something to raise the amount of money that we're getting, so if we increase the inheritance tax, so I like inheritance tax. I'm all for it because these guys didn't work for the money, and I can't do that because I do not have enough political capital. What I will do though is you can go to this light bulb right over here, and you can see what different policies that you can add. So if I do a plastic bag tax, tax on people with plastic bags, it will not only give us more money, but it will also increase the amount of environment that we have. It'll make the environment healthier. So I'm just gonna raise that. Yeah, maximum. That sounds good. Now the capitalists won't like me, but I don't like them. So I don't really care. If the capitalists had their way, there would be a lot of people. It'd be too many people. Oh my God! I just realized that this isn't like the percentage of people that are this. This is like the amount of people that. So like this graph in the center represents what percentage of people like you, and for a long time I thought it was how many people there were. I actually kind of thought there was both. Interesting. So let's go to the next turn. I only have 2 political capital, so there's not much else that I can do. As you can see, nice loading screen, pandering to the media, gerrymandering constituencies. A little bit too real. So the GDP is getting lower, and the global economy is doing well. So, interesting. That doesn't make sense. Because I raised a tax, I made a tax, and then I lowered spending. Realistically, our should be going up. Should be going up. Why is unemployment's going down because I can't pay military people anymore, so I just let them all go. Okay, so we need to create more jobs. More jobs. How do we create more jobs? If we build some more roads, major road networks. The environmentalists are going to be mad at me, but like, look how many more jobs that's going to create. So that, like, unemployment, it should be in the red. So you want, like, stuff that you don't want in the red. So traffic congestion is going to go down, and unemployment will go down. So let's do some road networks. Now we have 9 political capital left. And I want to do some... Let's do some subsidies. What subsidies can we give? Let's do... Clean energy subsidy. Subsidies. Yeah, because I like the environment. Personally, I think we should have more environment. And again, the capitalists won't like me, but screw them. We don't need them in our country. So if you hover over a thing, you can see all of the things that affect it. So the green arrows are what affect it positively and what it affects positively. So if the green arrows are going towards it, that means that it's being affected positively. And if it is going out, that means that it affects certain things positively. But like with these blue ones, as you can see there, you can't affect them directly. It's just beyond your control. It's only things that you can kind of control by controlling the things around it. So as you can see, internet crime is affecting it. So if we go over to internet crime, we can see all of the things that affect internet crime. And technology is affecting that. But we like technology. Technology is a good thing. So crime, what can we do that decreases crime? Let's go with... I really hate gated communities, but it looks like it's doing a good thing. I'm not a huge fan of prisons, but if we do some like fancy prisons, like extensive rehabilitation, that'll probably lower the crime. It's prison reform time, baby. Let's go to the next turn. Unemployment is going up. How is unemployment going up? How is crime not going down? Why are the Christians mad at me? Okay, so sometimes you'll get urgent policy questions, and these are like they're kind of like black and white problems, which I kind of have a problem with, but it's fine. It's a game. But for this, you can ban alcohol adverts. So, there is a proposal for a law to outlaw the advertising of alcohol on television. Although it would remain legal to advertise on radio, billboards, and other means, a TV ban is seen as a potential way to reduce alcohol intake by our citizens. So, either we can reject the ban or approve the ban. So, reject the ban. This law is crazy. Either you have a ban on a product or you do not. Alcohol is perfectly legal and enjoyed by millions of citizens without ill effect. That is not true. Banning advertisements of a product on a particular medium is a token gesture for the anti-alcohol zealots, which does nothing but interfere in the free market. Or we could approve the ban. It might not stop alcoholism overnight, but a TV ad ban is a step in the right direction. Advertisers have been increasingly aggressive in their advertising, with a worrying tendency towards marketing their products at the youth market. Anything we can do to reduce alcohol consumption is worth trying. Now, I see the benefits of both of these. What would Jesus do? Well, Jesus, he liked to take a drink every now and then, like to go to the bar, ye old pub. But I'm not Jesus. Now, this is a very interesting question. What would I do? Personally, I'm going to reject the ban because like it says, alcohol is perfectly legal. Now, it does have many ill effects, but I think that to do that, to ban alcohol adverts, would be actually a step in the wrong direction. I think that it could lead to vast censorship, and I don't like censorship unless it's censorship of bad things. But alcohol isn't a bad thing. I mean, alcohol. It depends on the context, and I'm just gonna reject the ban. So unemployment is going up. That's not good. Why is unemployment going up? Yeah, military spending is going down, but why is it going up? I don't understand. Let's okay. I need to get unemployment down. Unemployment needs to go down. What is that? Vigilante mobs? So there's too many people think that we're not doing enough for crime. So let's just do I am all for the defund the police movement. I agree with it, but like also look what it's doing to crime. It's making it like so much better. Wait, hang on. What's antisocial behavior? So if I just increase the police, again, personally, I wouldn't do this. But also, we just need to get everything up. And look how much it fixes. Unemployment goes down. State employees, well, they lose a bit of money. But also, what is that? State employees membership. But also, there's more of them. We're just going to do that. Yeah, we're going to raise it to the max. Because I don't like crime. Crime isn't good. But also, here's the thing. We're going to legalize all drugs. Okay, we can't legalize all drugs. We're going to legalize all drugs next turn. Probably. And also, so, normally, if this was me, and it is me, because I'm the one playing the game, I would put this up to homicide and rape. Personally, if it was if it was me and I could choose, it would be just rape. I don't care about murderers. It's the rapists that I care about. I would just kill all the rapists. Because I'm not getting into this conversation. I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation on the stream before. And that's just my belief. I would just kill the rapists. But I can't do that yet. So, if we just lower the age of drinking to no limits. Maybe, okay, hang on. Let's think about this. What do I need to change? Corporation tax. I think there should be more of that. Who doesn't like me? The Patriots are starting to not like me. The Liberals aren't liking me. Ooh, I already did the prison reform. No, I didn't do the prison reform. That should be... Oh, I think that'll change. So it takes a little bit to implement the policies that you've made. So that will take 6 turns to implement, and each turn each turn is 3 months. So you have 14 turns until the next election. I think I've taken like 3 turns at this point. So that's like 17 turns. That sounds right. I mean, it sounds wrong. Okay, food stamps. I like food stamps. It's a good idea. We should have more of them. Unemployment benefits. I think that if I lower... Oh, we already don't have any unemployment benefits. If I increase the unemployment benefits, will that increases the amount of... Does that decrease the amount of homeless people? It doesn't, but it increases the amount of unemployed people, and I don't want that. I'm all for the idea of what's the word? The one where you need the things. Let me look it up. Universal basic income was the word that I was thinking of. So I'm all for universal basic income, but also I don't think just raising unemployment benefits is the same thing. I think they're different things. We need to get GDP up, which means that we need to get something else up. Let's just do more taxes. I like taxes. I mean, I don't like taxes. I hate taxes, but you know, you got to do them, and they put things... Actually, you know, I don't like discrimination. I think discrimination's bad. We're going to make everybody not discriminate. Under penalty of death. And also maternity leave. I'm kind of making a socialist paradise here. But that's all good. We're going to go to the next turn because next turn I am going to... What was it that I was going to do? Oh, right. I was going to increase... No, I wasn't going to increase. I was going to legalize all drugs. So that way, well, I'm going to legalize most drugs. I'm going to legalize LSD and cannabis. Just because that way, then it won't be a crime, you know? Heroin shouldn't be legalized. That's a bad idea. Maybe if I legalize all drugs and then do a... Where is it? Oh, where is it? I'm not doing that. That's a bad idea. It should just be up here, right? Yeah, and then do a needle exchange program. That'll make the health go up. Yeah! Okay, so we're gonna legalize every single drug. I wouldn't do this in real life. This is not... I just gotta... Now that's not good. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So crime has gone up. Why has crime gone up? It's because the police But there's police. Okay, we're gonna do a lot more police. We gotta crack down on crime. Crime is bad. Don't do it. We're gonna crime it up, okay? I mean, we're not gonna crime it up. Also, our GDP is doing really bad, but that's okay, 'cause crime is bad. So, I really hate gated communities. I hate them as an idea. We already did that. I thought we... Okay, so... Okay, so we have a while. It's probably not going to be implemented for a while. Same thing with that. We can't do that. That's the same one. Let's do... Nope, that's not really going to affect crime, though. Okay, crime. Handgun laws. If we do a strict control... Nope, not able to do that. Okay, if we do more armed police... Police should be armed. Where's the armed police? There it is. Submachine guns. Yep, now, people aren't going to like me. Especially people. But also, listen, I'm going to do something great for them. There's not going to be... they can just get into the country, basically. Citizenship tests. No citizen... some citizenship tests. Like, I'm not against just, letting people in. Like, if they're nice people, just, ask them, hey, are you planning on blowing up any of our stuff? No? Great, come on in, you know? If we just let everybody in, there would be no reason to hate America, because we wouldn't be mean. We do all of these preventative measures, you know, to stop people from hating us. Or to fight back against the people who hate us. But if we just make it so that nobody hates us, then what do we have to hide? It's like Norway or Switzerland or any of the Nordic countries. They're better than us. They're so much better. I don't hate America. In fact, I love America. It is probably easily top 10 countries of all time. But we do stupid things. Like we don't need military. I mean, we need a military. A country this big can't have no military. But we don't need as big of a military as we do. We could also just... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill the capitalists. Okay? I don't like them. They don't need to be here in my country. How do I kill the capitalists? Where is the button that lets me line them up all against a wall and shoot them? Like I said, this video is going to piss people off. Welfare fraud. That's important. We need that. Okay, next turn. Let's do this. Let's see if I fix the crime. Crime is going down. Unemployment's going up. Church of Christ. They don't like me. At all. That's not good. I wonder if they're going to get to the point where they start to become terrorists. Which is one of the DLCs. There's a terrorism DLC. And trust me, we will go ham. But crime is going down. Which is good. The conservatives are going up. And so are the ethnic minorities. Interesting. So, one of the things that you can look at is the graphs of people that like you. So, the retired people, they don't like me as much. The patriots don't like me as much. The state employees are starting to like me a little bit more. I don't really understand this graph. Who likes me the least? Oh, you also have focus groups, so you can see who likes you and why they don't like you. So this guy, he has a 16% approval rate. But he's also poor. This lady is rich and she has an even lower one. She's very opposed to me. Definitely gonna vote. Why doesn't she like me? What did I just kick? It was a trophy. She doesn't like me because of trade unions. I think. I don't really know, man. She doesn't think I'm a strong leader. Another thing that you could do is do things for the electorate. So I want to do something that makes me seem compassionate. So to do that, maybe I'll visit an orphanage. Maybe I'll help at a food bank. Maybe I'll not do anything. You can see how popular your policies are. You can see the changes since you were first elected. Now, crime has gone up, and so has unemployment, and so has productivity. And earnings have gone down, and the GDP has gone down, and but hey, at least foreign relations are up. And also, you can see your political compass. So, this is not me. I don't know how I got to this conservative point. What I'll do at the end of the video is I will show you my political compasses from other games. And you can see they're all like down here. I am a very socialist and liberal. I don't know what's going on that's making me so capitalist and conservative. I hate capitalists. I hate capitalism. It's a dumb system. Just income tax. Oh, God. That's a lot of bread. I'm not going to do that. Also, wealthy people. No more wealthy people. We love that. We stand not having wealthy people. What's this? It's creationism versus evolution. Interesting. So I'm definitely going to do that one. I can't ban religion. I'm not going to ban religion. But if religion just happens to, like, stop being here, like, no harm, no foul, you know? I gotta do another thing. I'm going to do some import tariffs. That's a good way to get money. I think. I don't really know how tariffs work. I'm not gonna lie. I'm more of like I'm the guy, you know? I'm the bad guy. Except I'm not a bad guy. I'm a good president. You'll be able to see that I'm a good president when everybody likes me. Okay? Every single person is going to like me. I'm going to be voted for office 12,000 times. And you know what? Just to make it so that people like me more. Youth politics. We need more politics in the youth. Get the youth into politics, not politics into youth. Don't put politics into youth. Don't put politicians into youth. Okay? Epstein. Okay? Ghislaine. Dumb name. You got a dumb name, Ghislaine. Just change it. Also die. I mean, don't die. Tell everybody who is a pedophile and then die. Also, debt protection. So, I'll read this to you. Debt protection law. Debt collection agencies have been in the news because of the aggressive methods they are using to extract payment from people who owe large sums of money. These debt collection agencies provide credit to people whom larger, more respectable companies will not lend money. A law is proposed to limit the ways in which such agencies can operate. Limit agency activity. These agencies are preying on the weakest and poorest in our society, often tricking them into borrowing money at exorbitant rates that should never be repaid, can never be repaid. This is little more than extortion, and the government should act at once to limit severely the activities of such unscrupulous companies. Or we can allow the agencies to operate. Nobody forces people to borrow money that they can't repay, and to restrict the rights of the debt agencies to recover legitimate debts would be counterproductive. People need to learn to live within their means and should not expect the state to bail them out of trouble if they cannot learn to do so. I disagree with that. It is the government's responsibility to take care of the people, not the other way around. It says in the Constitution, hey, if the government's not taking care of you, just like overthrow them, dude. Like, and by doing this, we'd not be taking care of our people, and people would overthrow us. We should do that now, you know. Just overthrow the government. Put me in charge. I'll make the world better. Winky face. Yeah, we're gonna limit agency activity. I don't really like that. Next, let's see what happens next. Crime is going down. My credit rating has been downgraded. That's not good. But 40% of people like me. That's good. So, if you go over to this gun symbol, you can see what kind of people like you. So, you can see the Church of Christ here. You don't want people over here, because this is like the more militarist that they get. So, we have a lot of people in the Wildlife Trust and the Church of Christ, but they're not super threatening. We also don't have that many in the Crusaders of the Lord, but I expect at some point these guys will start to like me more and more. What we are going to do is we are going to increase intelligence services. So we have a spy satellite network, so that way we can see the people that want to kill me. I don't want to die. Police drones. Needle exchange program. That's what I want to do. That way it's a little bit, safer to do things. And that's all of the political capital that we have. Fantastic. I completely forgot what I was going to do that turn. Crime is going down. Ghettos are going up. Superhero. But crime is going down. 48% of people like me. I don't know what that is. Major donor abandoned the party. That's not good. Uncompetitive economy. So we need to increase... Oh, no. That's an end. So we do have a competitive economy, which is a very, very good thing. We are so close to getting this. To getting these evened out. And once we get these evened out, we'll be... We might be in the green. We'll probably be in the black. If we need to get more educated people or more immigrants. Either one will work. We're going to get more skills. We're going to get more people learning. School vouchers. There's going to be a lot of vouchers. Wait, what are these? So, a measure designed to encourage the growth of private schooling while still enabling everybody to afford an education. School vouchers are issued by the state to parents for each child, which they can then spend in the private sector on education. This is a different approach to pure state schooling because with school tax credits, the schools are privately run and teachers are no longer state employees. That's a bad idea. I don't want to do that. No, I didn't mean to cancel it. Oh, whoops. Okay, so we're going to go over here. And we're going to go over to... yeah, this is probably the stuff that we want to get into. And then we're going to do compulsory foreign language classes. Might be a good idea. Now, if I could, I would do adult education subsidies. But I can't do that. What I can do is increase... No, science funding isn't really what I wanted. I want stuff that teaches people. Want people to learn. Abortion law. State schools. There we go. Shared tab. Next turn. We're going to do that next turn. Now, this guy doesn't like me. This guy also doesn't really like me. What if I just fired him? And him. Then I could hire new people. Next turn. We're going to see how they do by next turn. And then we might fire them. Sweet. Crime is down. Unemployment is going down. Children's food. A law has been proposed to regulate the fat content and nutritional value of food sold to children, including food sold in fast food restaurants and, of course, food served in schools. This is likely to incur costs for the food retailers. Leave law unchanged. You cannot interfere with the free market. This is the state interfering in people's lives. If kids want to eat fatty junk food and the parents do not mind, then who are politicians to tell to tell people not to eat hamburgers or regulate children's food. Obesity is a major problem which has a severe impact on people's health. Marketing unhealthy food to people at such an early age is unacceptable, and we should pass the law now to safeguard the future health of our citizens. We're going to regulate that. I don't like school lunch, but also it's healthier. It's not healthier, probably not. It's probably worse for you because it tastes worse. And it'll make health go up. And 52% of people would vote for me. That's good. That means that people like me. What was I gonna do? Right, I was gonna see about these guys and see if they needed to be fired. Oh, what happened? What happened? There we go. Do these guys need to be fired? Yes, every single one of you needs to be fired. Hello, you are foreign policy. Who gives me the most foreign policy? You. Who gives me the most welfare? Welfare. Welfare, they've got just what I need. Children in cupboards. Children with knees. Y'all hear about that Wayfair stuff? Like the Wayfair human trafficking? It's crazy. I don't, imagine just, buy... For one thing, don't let them do that. Don't traffic kids. Two, who would buy a $10,000 cupboard? Also, 10,000 for $10,000 for a kid. I wouldn't buy that. I wouldn't buy a kid anyway. I'm digging myself into a hole. Don't buy kids. Don't buy $10,000 cupboards. I feel like that's a general rule. Just follow those things, and you'll be pretty good, set up in life. Just don't buy kids, okay? Just don't do it. That's a bad idea. For two reasons. There's more reasons than just two, but for two that I want to think about right now. One, it's a kid. They got stuff to do. You don't want that. You don't want to deal with that. They're probably just oh, I eat bugs. I don't pay taxes. And then the other reason is kids are gross, man. You see, they just, roll around in dirt, probably. I don't know. I've never seen a kid in real life. Only pictures. Oh, no, that came out wrong. I'm gonna stop talking now. Who do I want for my transport secretary? I like Jeremy. Jeremy? He seems like a cool dude. What was I gonna do next? I was gonna do something with education, wasn't I? I was gonna get people smarter. Or maybe I could do something with health. I'll do health. Health seems important. Oh wait, no, but this is... Yeah, these can only be sent in... Oh god, I did a stupid thing. I did a stupid thing. I hate the idea of privatized healthcare. Okay, 18. We need 18. So next turn, we're gonna do that. Next turn. Should probably watch the clip back to see what I was gonna do. But I'm not going to. Okay. Oh my god, look how low crime is. Look how high unemployment is. That's not good. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Is that just because unemployment rose so high, or... I'm going to ban tobacco adverts. Jesus, 19%. Okay. Ugh. Okay, what was I gonna do? Right, I was gonna way increase health. And I was also gonna ban healthcare vouchers because that's a dumb idea. And then I need to do something to unemployment. Maybe I can give some business startup grants. Yeah, because that way more people will be self-employed, and that means that they're not unemployed, which is a good thing. And I'm also gonna do some city farms. That'll increase the health, I think, and farmers. It'll increase my standing with farmers, and I like farmers. They make wheat and bread is delicious. Y'all ever tried bread? You should try it sometime. Like, you ever bake your own loaf? You know, like a little bit of herbs. You know, it's delicious. Health is going up. Immigration scandal. What's the immigration scandal? A random check of the food packaging industry has found a shocking number of people doing low-paid jobs without work permits. Opponents of immigration are outraged that the government has been unable to control our borders, and the unemployed are angry that the foreigners are taking their jobs. The media are running strongly worded editorials about the government's immigration policy. Yeah, that makes sense. The major international credit agencies have downgraded the status of your government's debt. This is likely to have a knock-on effect on GDP as foreign companies become wary of investing in our economy, and it will also result that the interest rate we pay on our debt rising. Got it. There is a good chance that this will upset our capitalist voters too. You should take action to regain credibility with the ratings agencies by reducing the level of debt as soon as possible. Your current credit rating is now CCC. Okay, we need to increase the GDP because it doesn't everything else doesn't matter unless the GDP is high. Let's think about this. Let's think about this for a second. State housing will make the GDP go down. Compulsory work for the unemployed. If we do this, what if we just raise taxes? Raise taxes on junk food. That'll increase health and also money. And also, we will also raise drug tax, so people are less likely to do drugs. Can I now legalize drugs? Okay, next turn. I'm legalizing all drugs. Legalize every single drug. So that way, we're going to get so much money off of those drugs because of the taxes. Child labor law. No, we're banning child labor. That's a bad idea. Poverty's going up. That's not good. The world is in a recession. It's going to be so much harder. Okay, we're legalizing every drug. And because of the taxes that we have on it, yeah, because of the taxes that we have on it, if you look down here, like, we're gonna get so much money from that, okay? It's gonna be fantastic. We're gonna add more taxes. We're gonna add taxes to, what are we gonna add taxes to? Luxury goods. 90% luxury good tax. I don't care about the capitalists. I don't care about the wealthy. All I care about is the middle income Americans. Inequality. Now, the middle income Americans didn't really like that, but they'll learn to like it. They'll learn. We're getting most of our money from income tax, but hopefully soon we'll be getting stuff from other things. Charts. Let's look at some charts. Our debt has been just steadily climbing up. Expenditure just shot up. Why did it shoot up like that? 3 turns ago? Huh, interesting. The global economy has been going down, but our income again, it spiked there. It's so weird. Okay. It's been steadily going up. Let's keep it that way. Let's keep that steadily going up. Oh, we're also going to implement a witness protection program. Health is going up. GDP is going down. But education is going up. Credit rating was downgraded again. 17%. The Battenberg group. Uh-oh. Okay, let's go to the gun. And see how dangerous they are. 633, but they're very threatening to us. I like tasers. I mean, I don't like tasers. I think tasers are electric guns. And listen, guys, I'm very tired. I don't know if you could tell. We are going to implement tasers. All police people have tasers. Is there one for like... Yeah, everybody has tasers. Every single person in our country gets a taser. We're also going to do some youth club. So make sure that people stay away from crimes. We don't want people going to crimes. Crimes are bad. Don't do them. Let's see if it... Oh. Okay. Capitalist plot. Our intelligence network has identified a potentially serious plot by a number of wealthy industrialists to overthrow the government. The plot seems to be in the early stages, and we are not yet in position to make arrests, but it is clear that some capitalists consider it desirable to engineer a replacement for the current government. You should be cautious. Thank you very much. We are going to go ham. Yeah, pro-corporate capitalist corporate-funded terror group known as the Battenberg Group may be considering action against our government. Look, so, like, the world is in recession, but the GDP is getting higher. Our GDP is getting higher in a global recession. That's amazing. Okay. Local blockbuster, a massive hit movie that is made in our country, has not only resulted in a boost to our economy, but it's also doing wonders for our tourism industry and foreign relations by portraying our country in such a sympathetic light. Grab the popcorn. Yeah, that's a genius idea. If we just increase, like, we want more tourists here. If we increase the number of tourists, then we'll get slightly more money. Okay. Did I legalize all the drugs? I don't have enough for this. I did. I did legalize all the drugs. It's going to be a while, though. And also, I want to... Toll roads. There's going to be some toll roads. It's going to give us slightly more income, which is good. We like money. See, usually in this game, I would just go completely socialist and liberal, and the country would be in debt. It would be in a lot of... It'd be in a lot of debt. Like, a lot of debt. But also, every single person would love me. Like, every single person loves me when I do that. And I keep getting reelected. So, thanks for the advice. Yeah. Oh... Okay, we're almost to Battenberg Group are being directly supported by wealthy and powerful corporations. How credible is the threat? Oh, they're very high. Okay, so we need to implement some. We're gonna do some wiretapping. I know that people aren't gonna like this. Universal monitoring. And also, what else can we do? That's not going to do much. Okay. Let's do some electioneering. We can't do any scripts. Can't do any fundraisers. Gonna make sure that I'm trustworthy. I can't do anything. I'm gonna do everything next turn. We should introduce minimum wage. That's an important thing. We did that. We introduced a minimum wage. Poverty is going down. Oh my god, somebody tried to assassinate me. Jesus. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh no, the black power black power, but I'm black. I'm black. I'm black. No. The black power people are trying to kill me. They think I'm white. I'm not. Dude, guys. It's me, your homie. Okay. We are going to make myself look trustworthy. This has a 50% chance of working. It did not work. That worked so bad. That worked better. Now, here's the thing. I don't like the perception system, because you can only do the things once, like in a game. It's oh god. Okay, I don't look trustworthy at all. I'm gonna if I make myself look like a compassionate person by helping at a food bank, people will see me as compassionate, but I won't be trustworthy. But maybe they can outweigh each other. Yeah, that'll work. And I also want to look strong. How likely is it that I can actually land on a... Okay. Fantastic. So I don't look trustworthy, but I look strong, and I look other thing. And... oh, God. Oh, no. They're gonna kill me, aren't they? Oh, Jesus. Okay, if I... Police drones. Next turn, I'm implementing police drones. I might die. If I die, the video's over. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, I know. God. Okay, 30%. Only 30% of people are planning on voting for me. And black people are trying to kill me, even though I'm black. I don't understand. Police drones. How much is that? Yeah, sure. Just do it. Now I understand how the president feels. Oh, okay. Manifesto. I am going to do that. I'm going to pledge to raise, like, the amount of the people. I'm going to raise the GDP by 25%. That's a promise. I'm going to cut poverty by 25%. When's the election? Is that next turn? The election's next turn. Does that mean that this turn is the election and we might lose? Yes, it does. Let's see. Come on, baby. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Oh, no. So, landslide victory for them. Jesus. Let's do a breakdown of our term. Why don't we? So, health. We increased it by 33%. We decreased crime by 78%. That's amazing. Decreased poverty by 1%. That's not great, but it's still good. You know, any decrease in poverty is great. We increased equality by 15%. We increased the environmental safety by 33%. Now, productivity did go down, and so did unemployment by quite a lot. And racial tensions went up, and international trade went down, and the average temperature went up, food prices went up, the GDP went down by quite a lot. But hey, at least CO2 emissions were down, and at least tourism went up. let's look at the political compasses. So, I usually play as Germany. As you can see, I usually end up over here. Like far, far left. Well, anyway, guys, that is Democracy 3. Quite a fun little political simulation game. Lets you act out your wildest dreams. America's hard. Germany's easier. Germany's a much easier country to handle, because they're all like... I don't know how German people are. I've never been. I don't really know how to end this. I didn't think that it was going to end that way. I totally thought I was going to win that election. I mean, I'm glad that I didn't, because I probably would have gotten assassinated. By black people. Even though I'm black, I don't understand. Do they think I'm too white? Maybe. I don't know. Do black people not play political simulation games? I don't know. But as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. And as always, Godspeed.